Hello and welcome to the Dudes Who Do Things. I'm Dude Porter and I've got Dude Tyson with me today. Today we'll be cooking on the fire, camping near Liberty, Utah, and hiking half of the Bonneville Shoreline Trail. Stay tuned for some camping mistakes as well as some funny dad jokes.
Took us to the wrong location. It's not open.
Yeah, I'm not getting enough service.
So it was right here when we discovered that we had actually gone to the wrong location. In fact, we were an hour and a half away from where we wanted to be. So I did a little bit of research and I found a new camp location nearby, as well as some hikes that we could do. It turns out that my GPS really didn't like these mountains. Alright guys, me and Dude Tyson just got to our campsite and we've got this wonderful view of the mountains behind us. We're up in Utah by Liberty, if any of you know where that is. But we just found a campground to stay the night before our hike tomorrow, and we're gonna go ahead and get started on our cooking, and we got to set up. We've only got a little bit of time before the sun goes down, so wish us luck that we can get done before then. Because we don't have a lot of time, I'm going to use a Blackbeard fire start plug to get our fire started. You just start by breaking it up, and you want to start just kind of pulling it apart, making a little mess of the fibers. Once you have a little ball of fibers, you're going to put it where you want your fire. I'm going to use a little bit of these dry leaves to help me out. Get your kindling ready to go on, and give it a spark. We're going to go ahead and give this some time to burn down so we can start cooking. While that burns down, we're going to go ahead and get our camp set up. While we let the fire burn down, we're going to go ahead and get our dinner prepped. We've got some peppered smoked salmon and some Southwest style corn. We're just going to put these in the fire and let them cook.
So I'm going to be doing pork chop, mashed taters, and gravy. I'm probably only going to use about half of each packet, and then I'm going to top it with some good old-fashioned baked beans. Okay, so when you go camping, you got to know your ounces to your cups, because everything is marked in ounces or milliliters, because apparently we don't like regular measurements like cups.
Dang kids, no good.
I don't even think this gets low enough. In my camp cook stoves, I have a little packet of seasonings that I typically have. Salt, pepper, honey, things like that. Sugar. So I'm going to use a little bit of pepper and a couple things of salt to season the pork with. Then to top it off, I got barbecue sauce, just the cheap stuff today.
Alright, so we just put our food into the fire. I've got my salmon sitting on the coals. He's got his pork chop sitting on the coals. And I've got my can of corn sitting in there. Hopefully that this fire doesn't get too big and tip something over. But we're gonna come back once these are cooked and ready to go.
A few moments later.
Uh-oh.
Right there, we got some nice cooked on the fire smoked salmon.
That's some good old pork chop.
Alright guys, our food has been cooked. Now it's just time to chow down. That's some good salmon right there. My brain's too big. Alright guys, me and Tyson are going to be getting to bed. It's pretty late and we've got a hike tomorrow morning.
Have a good night, guys.
Have a good night. Good morning, guys. I slept all right. The wind really kicked up right there in the middle of the night. But it's looking beautiful outside. We're gonna go ahead and get up, get camps picked up, eat some breakfast, and we'll be on our way to the hike. Alright guys, camp is all cleaned up. Bro Tyson's already made his breakfast, but my breakfast is gonna be some good old-fashioned donuts and some hot cocoa.
You ruins it. You ruins it, precious. You ruins it.
Good. I don't want none of y'all coming at me for dipping my donut in hot chocolate. These are dry, 2-day-old donuts from Smith's. They can be dipped. Hey guys, we are on our way to the trail this morning, and it is a beautiful day outside. We're gonna go ahead and pan around for you to look at all the beautiful trees and rocks as we're going up this hill. Alright guys, so we had a little bit of difficulty with our directions, and it took us to the wrong side of the mountain. We don't have time to wander all the way back, so we just found this random trail on the side of the highway. We did a little bit of research. We're not going to be able to do the whole thing, but we can at least do part of it, and you can join us for our adventure. Let's go! Where did that go? Well guys, we're at a crossroads. Right or left? Leave it in the comments. 1, 2, 3, we're going right. Why are we going right? Because it's more uphill, and I like making him suffer.
But it'll feel great going down. It'll feel great going down, guys. Just remember, gravity helps. So if you ever need it, just fall.
Got a big old view of the Ogden Valley. Bridge. Alright guys, so we've wandered along this trail for a little while, and we found this canyon right here. And as you just heard me say to dude Tyson here, I think we should take it. It's really faint. I don't know if it's official, but there is a trail, so we're gonna see where it leads.
I don't think it's really a trail. I mean, it's just the way the rocks are falling during water season.
I think somebody's walked up this. Like I said, I don't think it's an official trail, but these are footprints. Did you say blind in one eye and deaf in the other?
Yeah.
That's not how eyes work. I don't know what these are. These are kind of cool. Oh, I could have thought of that.
Everybody. I know exactly how to identify these plants. Okay, so you look at the whole plant, and then you go, okay, is it green? Yes, we got green. What other colors do we see? We got reddish. So this is a reddish plant.
Mind-blowing.
Let's go.
Uh-oh. That's a fence. Let's see who owns this property.
5 out of 10 bleed out spot. Definitely.
Alright guys, so we've come to an impasse where we've come to a fence. It's not very well maintained. In fact, it's completely falling apart. But we looked up the land and everything like that, and it does look like this is trust land, so we probably shouldn't be crossing any fence boundaries. But we've got this wonderful view of the city and the beautiful crack between the rocks. But we're gonna go ahead and get back down and continue our trail.
Hey everybody, this is a natural phenomenon that happens every once in a while. It's called rocks.
If you guys can't tell, he's a dad. All right guys, so we've been walking along this trail for a little while. We've noticed, forgive my hat, protecting myself from the sun, all of these trees here are burned. I presume a fire went through here a little while ago. So all of these trees are black and dead. But something you'll notice is there's a lot of green. The charcoal and everything that comes off of these burned trees is actually really good for the soil and helps bring everything back. So fire, although destructive, can be good for the environment.
Like a divorce.
All right guys, we've made it to the top of our trail. We're gonna start heading back down. Unfortunately, we don't have time to finish this whole trail out, so we've just gone up about half of the trail and we're gonna go back down.
I tripped.
We'll see what we caught of that. My big head might have been in the way. But we'll bring you down on the adventure and then we'll say sayonara.
Is it on? All right, let's do this the right way if I'm gonna do it.
Not that good. Good thing I get to edit it.
Just going into hat.
It's a nice bouquet.
It's for somebody.
Oh.
I don't know who, but it's for somebody.
So you guys know, this is the Bonneville Shoreline Trail. It goes around a good chunk of the valley of Ogden. And I believe it even goes all the way to the lake out here. But it's a nifty little trail. You get to see the beautiful city view and then also the wonderful mountains. So if you ever get the chance and you're down in Ogden, Utah, this is a good trail to hit. All right guys, we've made it back to the vehicle. Our hike is over. How you feeling?
I'm tired.
Dude, Tyson is tired. I'm doing great. But we'd like to thank you for joining us on our little adventure. The invitation is that you get out there and you do something. Tell us about it in the comments. Dudes
Peace out.
out.